Hi, my name is Rick Carter. We're going to be going up this ladder and looking into the attic to see damages that have occurred so that you will know what you have to be watching out for as a homeowner. We're going to take a look up in the attic here. You have to be extreme care. Really only professionals should be doing this, so I do not recommend this for homeowners at all. These trusses are loose. Trusses are a triangular feature that elevates your roof. Your sheathing goes on top of the trusses, then your felt, and then your shingles. But your trusses form the A shape over top of the walls of your house. You can see that these trusses are loose. And if you hear this vibrating, that's because this truss is not attached at the ridge of the truss. It's not providing any support for that roof. It's very dangerous. You would never want to go on a roof that has had a fire in the attic because the entire roof could come down. And that'd be a terrible thing. Not only could you be hurt from falling, but also anyone underneath could also be injured. So do not go on a roof that has had a fire in the attic. If we climb up here, you'll also see where the fire has gone through this area. All of the trusses, your supports, your sheathing, all of this is black and charred. It looks like charcoal. That's actually what it is, the same as charcoal, burned up wood. And there's strong odors up here. When these fires occur, they release toxins, so it's very important that you not remain in the house. This house has reasonably good ventilation at the moment because this whole side is still open and there's lots of fresh air coming in. You'll see that there's insulation throughout the house. This insulation has been scorched and burned. All of the insulation needs to be replaced throughout the top of this house. You see this wiring here. This is Romex wiring, which is used throughout the house. This has a heat rating of 194 degrees Celsius. It needs to be replaced because of the fire that occurred up here. Attic fire can very easily reach 500 degrees or more. So these wires need to be replaced because they're a hazard. Even if they don't show any active burns, they're still a hazard, and they all need to be replaced, the electrical wiring. The trusses, the sheathing, the electrical wiring, all of the light fixtures also need to be replaced. This house has had recessed lights in it. If you look over here as I come down the ladder, you'll also see that it's had chandeliers, it's had pendant lights. Right here you can see, if we go over here into the kitchen, you'll see that there's a ceiling fan. These also all need to be removed and replaced. The reason is because the fire was in the attic, the fire company used water to put it out. Now the average truck that comes out to a location, just pumping from their truck, holds 400 to 500 gallons. If you had two trucks, then you could and they discharge their load, that's 1,000 gallons. Now, if you had a 4-inch hose discharging, they can discharge up to 1,500 gallons per minute. If you had 10 minutes of water discharge from a fire hydrant, you would have more water going onto the fire than there would be in the average swimming pool. Water is very heavy. 1,000 gallons of water, what 2 fire trucks would deliver, will weigh over 8,000 pounds. Now, it's hard to juggle all these numbers and figure out what all that means, but your average minivan weighs about 4,500 pounds. So you have more weight of water up in your attic than you have in your average minivan. That's one of the reasons why this drywall has fallen, because of the water weight that went into that insulation and then went down into this drywall, and it was not able to sustain the weight and it's collapsed. It's very important that we realize that not only can there be fire and smoke damage, there can also be water damage in a home.